I want to send a message today to game developers and, gaming companies and all that. Do you guys like money? I assume you do, since, you release some fucking stupid ass shit all the time, unreleased games, and you also release a lot of microtransactions and a 70 euro game or 80 euro game, try to rob us of our money. Which, I mean, is why I assume you guys like money. And the thing that comes to mind, right, is that there's a lot of video games that would make you infinite money. So why don't you just do them? In today's video, I just want to give you my gaming wish list. Like, just some games that I really want to be true. And I have a couple of them here, so let's get into it. I want to start with an honorable mention, which is Bloodborne 2. Listen, I never played Bloodborne. The only Souls games that I played was Elden Ring and Elden Ring Night Train. Half of it. Well, 25% of it. Any other game of, that Souls game, never played it. Usually it's not my type of games, but then I played Elden Ring and I fell in love with Elden Ring, and I just couldn't really connect with the other Souls games that I tried, like Sekiro and all that. But I have seen you people. I have seen you, the Bloodborne community. You guys love that game so much, and I've seen a lot of people say it's the best Souls game ever. I still haven't tried it myself. I just want to give it an honorable mention for you guys. I got you people. We need a Bloodborne 2. I'm going to say it for you guys. Give us Bloodborne 2. Come on, Sony.
Okay.
With that out of the way, let's actually go to my list. I want a Daredevil game. You know what I would do for an open world Daredevil game with a rich story, amazing combat, and just, some deep, finally a deep Daredevil game. I think this, for any company that decides to do it, would just be an actual goldmine. Daredevil in the recent years has been gaining popularity because of, the Netflix TV shows, which was absolutely phenomenal.
I beat you!
And now Daredevil joining the MCU and Disney Plus and all that, getting his own show, and season 2 is coming out. Daredevil has never been more mainstream, and we still do not have a single Daredevil game. Can you imagine if Insomniac did a Daredevil game? Or I don't even care. Hell, can you imagine if Sucker Punch made a Daredevil game? Or Santa Monica Studios made a Daredevil game? Anyone. I just need it. Imagine a Daredevil game with Arkham combat mechanics. And imagine the swinging from Insomniac Spider-Man into a Daredevil game. And a deep story like the God of War franchise. That game would just be absolute perfection. And to be honest, I'm really kind of surprised that nobody has actually done this yet. It's actually the route I thought Insomniac would take after doing the Spider-Man games, and also after a lot of people have been requesting a Daredevil game from Insomniac, and I was actually surprised when they announced Wolverine. Don't get me wrong, I fucking love Wolverine, and I am super excited for that. But at the same time, I think, me personally, I would rather a Daredevil game than a Wolverine game, which is, I don't know, this might sound crazy to some people, but I just love Daredevil so much, man. But I guess we'll have to see. I'm surprised it's taking this long to get a Daredevil game in this day and age, but I mean, we can only hope, huh? Next on my wish list is Injustice 3. NetherRealm Studios, I swear to God, if you give me another Mortal Kombat game, I might just lose it. Now, to get it out of the way, I love Mortal Kombat games. I've played every single Mortal Kombat game that came out. I played the emulators for MK1, 2, and 3. I've played Deception, Armageddon, MK9, 10, 11, fucking MK1, the new one. I'm a huge Mortal Kombat fan, right? But I just miss Injustice. I'm very tired of Mortal Kombat, especially after the new one that came out, 2 years ago or something. It wasn't the best, let's just say that. Give us Injustice 3. Now, I know some people have a problem with the Injustice gameplay mechanics and whatnot, but in my opinion, and I've seen this a lot of times actually from, other gamers, is that we really enjoy Injustice franchise. Injustice 1, the story was absolutely amazing. I love the characters. I also love the gameplay aspect of it. And Injustice 2, even though the story isn't as good, in my opinion, the gameplay was still fucking fire, and the DLC characters were amazing, and overall, it was just so fun. I don't know why NetherRealm Studios, at least so far, or to my knowledge, are not pursuing Injustice 3, because I think it's time. We need Injustice 3. Now is the time. Especially with, James Gunn's DC now all of a sudden being amazing, and with the huge success of the Superman movie and all. I think it's time for Injustice 3. So NetherRealm Studios and Ed Boon, please! Another game on my list, which might be controversial, is that I want another Telltale The Walking Dead game, not gonna lie. I know they did the final season, and then Telltale shut down, and now they're back up again and whatnot. And I know the story sort of ended, right, technically. But I mean, if you did that god-awful Clementine comic that takes place after the games, which, I mean, by the way, it's it's not canon.
15 minutes later.
It's not. I don't want you guys to say that it's canon, because it's not. If they manage to make that comic, which takes place after the main game, the final chapter, right, then I feel like you can actually do a Season 5 game, continue the Clementine story, just make it better, and make it actually be Clementine, unlike the comics. I mean, seriously? Leaving AJ? After all we did in Season 2, 3, and 4?
Today, only hours after revealing to the world that she is super able. For now.
Now, I know this is probably, not gonna happen, ever, but I mean, a man can dream, can he? A man can dream. The next game on my wish list is sort of personal, and it's Star Wars Knight of the Old Republic. Now, I actually never played the original games. I was never really a Star Wars game.
Are those who focus on their own path, building their own way to greatness.
I was never really a Star Wars fan until a couple years ago when I started watching all the movies for the first time, and I had an absolute blast. I played Jedi Survivor and I played Jedi Fallen Order, and I just fell in love. And I just never played them, and I don't have a console to play these old games, and I kind of want sort of a remake, or I don't know, something new, even if it's a new game in the lineup or whatever. I just want to experience it, and I would appreciate if they modernized the game, maybe a remake or something, and just released it, because I want to give it a shot. And the concept to me, I don't know why my sounds like this, but the concept to me is very intriguing, and I'm just, till this day, I kind of like feel like I missed out on something amazing. There was a remake that they announced a couple years ago, I believe, but it got cancelled, unfortunately, from what I remember. And, I'm still waiting, still hoping. And the last game on my wish list that I have for this video is just another Infamous game. Sucker Punch Studios, I mean, listen, I know you've been doing your thing with Ghost of Tsushima and Ghost of Yote, and those games are fucking fire. I mean, Ghost of Tsushima is one of my favorite games of all time, and Ghost of Yote, I platinum both games, and Ghost of Yote was an amazing experience. The whole thing was absolutely incredible. Now, I didn't like Ghost of Yote as much as I like Ghost of Tsushima, and I did talk about it a little bit in my PlayStation exclusive tier list. If you guys want to check that out, I'll leave it in the description below. Overall, it was still such a phenomenal game, and I do like sort of the Ghost of franchise, basically. But I feel like, you know what, it's time to take a little bit of a step back, let the franchise breathe, and just get Infamous back, man. Because to me, Infamous Second Son wasn't amazing, to be honest. I thought the first two games were better, Infamous 1 and Infamous 2. I feel like Infamous Second Son did a lot of shit that wasn't really bad necessarily. It was just that, it was kind of mediocre compared to the old games. And I just feel like it is time for a new Infamous game. That shit will be so fucking peak, and that shit would make so much money. It's an OG franchise. A lot of people have nostalgia with the games, especially me, and I think it's just that time to get it back. But that's it from me, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you like this sort of content where I just sit down here, yap about a bunch of stuff, whether it's about video games, animes, and soon movies and TV shows, I would appreciate if you guys hit that subscribe button. We're on the journey to hit 500 subscribers, and I appreciate your guys' support. I don't know why I just stuttered there. Maybe like the video and share it with a couple of your friends who have similar interests as we do. I also wanted to thank you guys so much for the amazing support this channel has been receiving. It's been absolutely incredible. My Ghost of Yote video just hit 14k views, which is absolutely insane. My One Piece reaction video received so much love from the One Piece community and, overall, you guys. And the Insomniac Spider-Man 2 video has received major support, and all around, all my videos has been doing amazing, and that's all thanks to you guys. So really, from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate it so much, and let's keep on going. But again, that's it from me, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.